What's up, people? This is your girl BB, and I'm coming to you. It is a Friday. It is my third day in the hospital. So my surgery was Wednesday. I was here all day yesterday, and now today is Friday morning, about 5 after 10 a.m. And last night was a bit difficult. I would say last night and into this morning. As you guys can see, I'm in the bed. Grandmama's still chilling over there. My mom actually had to go to work today. But last night, oh my gosh, y'all, gas pain started hitting me. And even though I was successful in passing gas the one time, that was it. Like, I wasn't passing gas just for that one time. And if any of you have had this surgery before, or if you guys are looking to have this surgery, then that is a really, 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 really important element to this process. And it just wasn't happening for me. And when I tell y'all the gas pains was hitting me left and right, it was crazy. The only way I got some sleep last night was because they gave me a Percocet and an Ambien. And then once I kind of woke up, the gas pains immediately started hitting me. So they also gave me some medicine that would take the gas pressure away, but not that kind of gas pressure. It was awful. Like, I would have to say that was probably the worst pain I've experienced with this surgery to date. So, but my mother and my grandmother was here. They were bringing me hot tea, and we were walking, and they were rubbing my legs, and I had to breathe through it. I mean, it was awful. Um, but I did focus on the breathing, and we got through it. That was about, I guess, about a 30-minute to an hour ordeal. It felt like a lot longer, but it was about then. So this morning, early this morning, my nurse came in to check on me, and I was hurting pretty badly, and we went for a walk in the hallway, and I was able to release the gas. Then, mind you, I had been walking yesterday. I walked 4 times, and that was the only that one time was the passing of the gas. And then this morning, I just prayed, like, Lord, and then in the middle of the night, my pressure spiked. And I was like, and I'm having pains, and I was like, I don't want to regress. But, so I was just praying. My mom was praying. My grandmother was praying. So I took a walk with my nurse, and I was able to pass gas about 3 or 4 times, and that was just awesome. And then this morning, I've been walking. I walked with my grandmother, and I walked a little bit by myself, and all those times I was able to pass gas and just relieves the pressure. Because, guys, I can't even explain that gas pain. Like, I can't even explain it. I've never had a baby before, but I literally felt like I was in labor, like with the walk, or with the breathing, and like when that kind of pain hits you, and then you've already have all of this been cut, and incisions and staples and stitches, and the thing is, you're not able to really push it out. Like, you have to build those stomach muscles back up, and it's like I just really wasn't able to really push it or press it out. And so I had to really depend on gravity to kind of pull it out and expel the gas. So, but thankfully this morning, it was the latter part of the morning, like anywhere between 7:30 and 10 o'clock, it was good. I finally got real breakfast this morning. I had some French toast and some eggs this morning, and I drank some hot tea, which was really good. And once my doctor comes in to see me, I think I am going to be released today, guys. I am so ecstatic. I'm probably going to be released tonight, right about, I don't know, sometime this evening. Hopefully after traffic dies down, because if you are familiar with Atlanta, then you know the traffic on a Friday is awful. It starts at like 1 o'clock and ends at like 8. But so that was kind of my night and my morning. I'm feeling much better. Um, the Percocet definitely helps with the pains, the rolling. It's almost like a rolling thunder of pain with the gas, but the Percocet helps. And then, of course, walking helps relieve the pressure as well. So, guys, so here is to a better morning. Here is to a praying mother and a praying grandmother. Here to all my other friends and sisters and brothers in Christ who are praying for me as well. But we are on the road to recovery. I'm excited. It's gonna be a long road, but we're getting there slowly but surely. All right, people. I will be coming at y'all hopefully when I'm about to get released. All right, deuces. What up, people? This is your girl BB, Coming to you from S Cubed. You guys know what S Cubed is, right? Single for now, sanctified for the journey, and saved for eternity. That's me. So I'm actually coming to you guys. I'm coming to you. Sorry, guys, my hair is in a protective style. But at any point, looks kind of a mess right now, but it's okay. Well, I'm coming to you guys. It's Saturday morning at about 6:45 a.m. And it's 4 days after my surgery, and I am recovering at my mom's house with my grandmother and my brother. Have a really great support system that will be here to help me move around. What I'm doing right now is I'm walking, guys. I'm walking around slowly, as you can see. And I'm kind of walking, you can't see it right now, but I'm kind of walking, holding my belly with one hand. It just makes me feel better that it's a little bit more stabilized or whatever. But at any point, and this is honestly why I'm walking is number one, to kind of stretch those muscles. So I didn't want to stay stagnant. And I'm not talking loud because I really can't. When I'm walking, it takes concentration on making sure that I breathe fully, like, breathe deep breaths in, deep breaths out. And I just don't have that capacity right now. So I'm talking a little lower. I'm about 20 minutes from taking my next pain pills. So that's also a very real thing with making sure that you stay on top of your pain. Do not, under any circumstances, start hurting and then come behind your pain with medicine, because that's going to be not a very good time. But a couple of things I wanted to tell you guys about kind of what I found out for me that works for me on the first day home. My first day back home was yesterday. And what I found was that I should not lay down flat, right? So I affixed some pillows on my bed that will be comfortable for me to sit up and then to sleep up. So I have about 3 pillows on my backboard, and I kind of leaned back and I kind of slept sitting up last night, because honestly that was best for me. When I first got home, I laid down, tried to lay down on my side, and that was okay. But getting up, oh my gosh, it took a while to get up, and it was very painful. And of course, a couple of people had to help me, but it was very painful. So my suggestion would be, one, affix some pillows on your backboard so that you can sit up and then sleep sitting up as well. One thing I thought was going to be really bad was the steps. My mom has about 16 steps leading from the first to the second floor, and they weren't bad, actually. My brother helped me up. He had a really good hold, grip on me. He's also very strong, but actually going up the steps wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So it wasn't too bad for me, actually. Number 3, the passing of the gas. Now, I know that you guys are probably thinking this girl is so gross, but when I tell y'all passing gas and gas pains are so real in this situation, they are crucial. So what I have found that works for me, and again, this is just me, you guys do what works for you, but I would actually bend over the bed going forward. So if you guys can see me, we'll pretend this is my bed right here, and I actually bend over my bed like this, and I kind of lay down on the bed like that, and then it's low enough where I'm not bending over too much. I'm sorry, it's high enough where I'm bending over too much, but it's low enough to kind of compress my stomach and then push the gas down. And then once I bend down like this on the bed, I stay right here for a couple minutes, and then I just bend my legs and I do a little bounce. I bend my legs and I do a little bounce, all the while holding my stomach. And I'm so thankful to my trainer for making sure that my legs are strong, because that leg strength is really coming in handy during this time. And then, of course, the walking also helps. I also started taking Colace, which is a stool softener, yesterday. And I've been eating solid foods, but I haven't been eating very much. I have to admit, I haven't been eating very much. But I have been eating enough to make sure that my stomach is coated and it doesn't, and all the Percocet and medicine doesn't make me sick. So, yeah, so that's going to be my lessons for the first day back at home. So I hope you guys find it helpful. Oh, one thing I will say to you as well is I don't always feel when I have to pee, right? Or urinate, I should say. I don't always feel when I have to urinate. So I have to consciously get up and go to the bathroom because, you know, typically when you have to urinate, you feel this pressure. Well, there's all kind of pressure right now in that region, so I don't really know the difference between the two. So I have to consciously go to the restroom, make myself go to the restroom, and you can't rush it, guys. When you're in the midst of urinating, it's not going to flow like you're used to because you don't have those muscles down there, and everything is still swollen and still sore, so you're not going to really be able to push that out. So you just kind of have to sit there and let it fall. So be patient. And know that it may take a while, honestly. It's going to take a while. What I've also experienced is that the Percocet, it makes my mouth extremely dry. So I'm drinking a ton of water, which is also why I have to consciously make sure that I go to the restroom on, on a regular basis because I don't always feel that pressure in my bladder. And be patient, guys. Take it slow. You're not going to run in there. You're not going to run out. When I have to go to the bathroom just to urinate, it usually takes me about 10 or 15 minutes. So again, be patient. Another thing that helped me is maybe because of the movement, after I got home that I'm bleeding and it's fairly heavy. So I have found comfort in Depends. Depends has silhouettes. And I bought those before I went to the hospital. And they're very breathable. They come up high so that they won't irritate my incision. And because I still have my staples in, you guys. I won't get my staples out until Monday. But they have been helpful because then when you come from the hospital, you have mesh pennies and you'll have the pads. But if you're bleeding kind of heavy, you don't want to have to, change that, once every 2 or 3 hours. So I found that Depends just really gave me the comfort that I needed not to mess up, the bedding and the sheets and things like that. So I'm going to end this video now because I don't know if you guys can tell, but my breath is getting a little bit more shallow and my back is hurting because I don't have those stomach muscles. So something has to take up the slack. And right now my back is taking up the slack. And so it's starting to cramp a little bit. So peace out, guys, for now. I'm going to go and I'm going to rest up a little bit. And I will try to come at you later on with some more stuff, some more useful tips. All right, guys. Deuces.